Today I've got another NU battle for you guys here. It's almost the same team as the team I used last time, but there's a couple little differences. But at the moment of this being recorded, I'm at 59 subscribers, and I'm really sorry if you can hear that in the background. There's someone doing some stupid crap. But yeah, if you're a new subscriber watching this, then if you're not going to leave a comment or even like the video, you might as well not even be subscribed to me. So I know that's kind of coming across as a douchebag, but I really, why be here? So anyway, he's going to lead off with this Pilo Swan, and I'm going to lead off with Sandslash. And Sandslash is like, come at me, bro, Sif. Because, like, you don't want to mess with these Sandslash fuckers here. Like, you see that these guys are covered in, like, spiky stuff. You just don't want to do that. So I go for my Earthquake, and we both already set up Stealth Rocks. And I know his moveset already, so I'm not really scared of him. So I predict the switch into a Levitator or, like, Flying type, so I went for Stone Edge, which is a pretty good move on my part, because I'm pretty sure Cardivine does have the Levitate ability, so I am able to get that Stone Edge off on it, which is pretty damn awesome. So I go for Rapid Spin here, just wanting to get his rocks away before he kills my Sandslash, because I didn't really want him to, I'd go into one of my sweepers later and, like, it'd be weak to it or something, so he is able to kill off my Sandslash here, but it's not really that big of a deal, because he did its part. He got rid of the Stealth Rocks, and he's done some damage to the other guy's team, and he set up his own Stealth Rocks. So I'm going to go into I Like Men, which is my Typhlosion, and this guy is supposed to be a male because he's supposed to be gay, but, that didn't really work out because it's a female. So he goes into this Japanese freaking Entei here, and I go for Overheat, and look how much this Overheat does. Like, are you kidding me? This is like, I know it's not specially defensive because I know it's a sub-calm mindset, but I know he's probably max HP and max defense, but I mean, this thing has over 400 HP, and it doesn't have, like, horrible special defense either. Look how much that Overheat did to it. Like, that's kind of surprising. Like, I honestly didn't think it was going to do that much, but he goes for Substitute there. I really don't know why. Maybe he misclicked, or he thought, like, he would have been faster or something. I don't know. But I am going to be able to KO him with the third Overheat, which is pretty awesome. But now I'm at -6, so I have to switch. But luckily for me, he only brings in a Sharpedo and not a Pokemon that can actually set up. So I go into my Earwax. I mean, look at this thing. From the back here, you think this thing looks like a big pile of earwax. Like, is that just me or something? But he goes for Waterfall, so that does get my Storm Drain ability activated, which is pretty awesome, because now my special attack is a little bit higher, even though it doesn't really say it. It's kind of like Unburden, I think, unless a Storm Drain is kind of worthless in this gen, but I'm not sure. So he goes for the Crunch and gets a crit, which is kind of gay, because I lose my Earwax, and he didn't even really get to do anything, but anyway, I bring an Original, because Tauros is so original in NU. Like, when have you ever seen a Tauros in NU? Like, come on now. So he's obviously going to switch, and he goes into this fucker here. I don't even know what the hell that is. Toro Viejo? What? When you nickname your Pokemon, nickname it something people can read. God damn it, Eric. So my return is easily going to 1-hit KO that thing, because Original is just so original. So he brings in this... what's this? Rampardos. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to switch on out of here, because I am Choice Banded. That's how original I am. And I go into Hug Blocks because this guy really wants a hug. I mean, look at him. He's got a bunch of spikes on his arms. Like, he really wants to give someone a hug here. And his Stone Edge does an ass ton of damage, which probably tells me he is Adamant Natured. I mean, he is probably Choice Scarfed, because, I mean, Choice Banded would be kind of weird. And I go for Sucker Punch, and that does a lot of damage, more than I thought it was going to do. But then I check this thing's defense, and its defense is only, like, base 60 or base 58 or something along the lines of that. But so I go into I Like Men now, and I'm just gonna go for Flamethrower because I kind of wanted to maybe get a late game sweep and not lock myself into Overheat. So I go for Flamethrower, and I do end up getting a crit on the Sharpedo, which it obviously didn't matter because he doesn't have Aqua Jet on here, which I know that for a fact. And 2 of them would have KO'd, if not 1 of them, because I am Specs, and Flamethrower is still a really powerful move, so. He switched out earlier because he thought I was Scarfed, so I guess I said I was Specs or something like that, so he brings in his Rampardos. which tells me he is Scarf, but I still have a check for this guy, so it's all good. So he goes for Earthquake, that was kind of a bad play, because, I mean, he should have locked himself into Stone Edge, because Stone Edge is just overall the better move he should have locked himself into. Since I do have a Tauros, and I know Earthquake will not one-hit KO my Tauros, even after without the Intimidate. So I locked myself into Return again, because I know Return's going to kill him at that point. And, judging on the rest of his team so far, Return is going to be able to do tons of damage to it. So he goes into this Cardivine guy, and Original is just like, hey, fuck you, I'm a bull, so you're dead. So, he brings back in this guy, and he gets hurt by Stealth Rocks, and he goes for Earthquake. He should have went for Stone Edge. That might have KO'd me. Not sure. I honestly don't think it would have, because based on this damage it did here, around a little more than half, or right about half. No, yeah, it was a little bit more than half. So I just go for the Return, and Original, my bull guy here, is like, I'm Original, no one uses me, so I'm just gonna fuck over your team so hard right now, you're just not even gonna know it. And that Return kills him. So, good game, Eric. 2-0, I had fun. You guys didn't even get to see my last Pokemon, but whatever. Hopefully, next NU battle, you'll be able to see it. So,